taking on a team from the SEC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the run, it's Harden. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense. Look at...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Baylor. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's reeled in. It's Harden. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to find some room. It's Washington. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Robertson. Signs a good throw. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. And the Bears trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. First down here for this offense.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Jennings.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them, and if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And short connection with a tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds his man. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit. Take it.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Bears will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. 1st and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Mustangs are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Jennings. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Robertson. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Good job there finding the back in that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. The ball is out right near the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. This time it's complete. Ball carrier tackled there. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
You set it out to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Grab behind the line. It's Maryland. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Mustangs are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Using his legs here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
That's caught. It's Washington.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the grab. It's Harden.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Prentice. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Caught by the receiver. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Going to run it. It's Harden. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's an out-out. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Prentice. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep it.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Jennings. The sure hands, it's Harden.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, I felt like the defense anticipated this. They thought the slant was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. Let's move the sticks for a first down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. With the catch, it's Maryland. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quick completion to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Robertson. That's caught. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
They get him down, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, SMU.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short throw to the back, caught on the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown, Bears. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Wrap down the middle. It's Maryland. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first off the play fake on first down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The short completion to the tight end.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return. Interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the open. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The back's got it. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. The quarterback drops back. Oh, he's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, SMU. They jump on top here in the fourth. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Makes a quick catch. Quick juke to get free. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Baylor. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at 38. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So second down after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route. But a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route. If the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage, I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Quick catch over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle, it's Wilson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Trying to find room, it's Johnson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A direct snap. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
No time to play conservative. We'll see what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Mustangs. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Catch made on the right side. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. We're in the late stages of this game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. To throw, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. The ball falls to the ground, and you have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments.